So I bought some things. I thought I'd make another video to justify my bad spending habits. And if you've read the title of today's video, then you'll know it's Sonic the Hedgehog themed. Oh, there he is. This here is my Jazzwares Classic Sonic. Sadly, he's got a bad case of stumpy leg syndrome. I broke his leg off. I've only got such a small few Sonic Jazzwares figures, and look how many I've managed to break. Stupid child me, how dare you play with your toys? Don't you know they'll become precious collectibles? Today's goodies include Jakks Pacific, Sonic, and stuff. But wait, there's more. Tomy, Knuckles, and a Mimikyu, who amongst all the rest seems pretty out of place. Okay, so why so many of the things, you may ask? And for that, I have no good answer. Let's go. And every now and again, I'll bring in the Sonic Jazzwares figures to compare to the new guys. No Shadow, you know you can't have Gun. For those who don't already know them, Jazzwares were the guys making Sonic action figures a few years ago. They made a ton of action figures and plushies for many Sonic characters that had little to no other merchandise. For example, Team Chaotix, Espio, Charmy, and Vector. A Sonic Riders set with Jet, Wave, and Storm. An action figure set with Big the Cat and Froggy. There was a Sonic Unleashed Werehog. They had a pretty awesome collection. And that collection was loved for the amount of characters they did and all the points of articulation they had for posing. There's tons of amazing Sonic stop motion here on YouTube made with these guys. You should really check out Sonic Stop Motion Adventures, Sonic Speed Stories by Lifeline the Hedgehog, and the amazing Sonic Versus by Soup Sonic Boom. I suggest you check out all of these. So, what are Jazzwares working on today? Well, it looks like they're behind those articulated Fortnite figures and all those Roblox figures packs you see throughout toy stores and game shops. But what surprised me the most to discover while looking them up was that they are now making the Pokemon Battle figures, the very same set that the Mimikyu we have to review today is from. But then my question is, what happened to Tomy? They were making these figures before, and the same Pokeballs too. So does Tomy own Jazzwares? Or vice versa? Or has Tomy lost the licensing? I want to start off with the small Jakks Pacific stuff. Jakks Pacific, the sort of things they make, a lot of, oh god, Nintendo guys. Here's a chain chomp. Here's the world of Nintendo Inklings. But now it looks like they're doing Sonic stuff too. This was already partially opened, but it was the last Motorbug, so get out! Yeah! Oh. Okay. Stand is removable, yay. Ow. Okay, holy crap. So this here is an actual wheel. Really cool. And there are the screws there. I don't think, because it needs this wheel mechanism, it probably needs the screws to hold it together. No batteries, man. In the collection line, there's the little Sonic, a little classic Sonic, a little modern Tails, a little Metal Sonic, and a golden Chow, and, well, the Motobug. I wasn't expecting his wheel to actually be able to move. So you could actually, well, he's not like you can wind him back and then he goes flying. Oof. He's just got a wheel, and the tire is actually very rubbery. So maybe he goes with that Sonic action figure set I saw at Target. I'm saying maybe he's meant to go with this Green Hill Zone set. Loop-de-loop. Ooh, that'd be cute. And there's a hole here in the middle of the thing. On the wheel that goes in the stand. So there, he can stand. Kinda. I never got the Jazzwares Motobug figurine. So here are some of the other badniks. The Jazzwares badniks. Get out of here. So the Motobug came with Jazzwares Classic Sonic. But I got mine pre-owned, so I didn't get a Motobug. Instead, I randomly got these other Badnik guys. None of them have any sort of posability. Pretty basic paint jobs on these two. Wow. Bat guy looks fine. Then Motobug, I think he looks really cool, like out of a classic game. If it was like modern Sonic Motobug, I'd say make him shiny and metallic. Won't really stand up straight, just either on his forward or on his back. Ugh. I don't see any sort of factory defect. Hell yeah. No, wait, there is this notch on the stand, so if you put it on right, he won't tip backwards or forwards. Next up, let's look at the little Classic Sonic. This was Classic Sonic's box, and I just love the artwork they have in the top corner. Reminds me of the Sonic CD opening animation and the amazingly animated Sonic Mania Adventures on YouTube. I love this guy. I knew I had to have him when I first saw him. Just his little impatient expression, I guess. So it's like he's in a permanent pose, kind of, except he has posability at the legs. Both arms. Cough in the hand. He has, well, technically posability at his head, but his arm won't really let his head go all the way around. Oh, and right at the shoes? No? No, it doesn't seem like his shoes twist individually of his leg. Maybe they do and the joint's stuck. And I don't think there's a joint there. Or here. No. He's just cute. He looks like he's bored. Like, I don't think this is the pose from when you leave the game, the original Sonic the Hedgehog idle, for so long that he taps his foot, gets impatient. I don't think it's that pose, but I still really like his pose. Can you stand there so I can... God damn it, where'd Classic go? Jazzwares Classic Sonic. They're about the same size, except his eyes, well, like his eyes, that his pupils are bigger, and that Oh geez, I need to clean his ears out. I need to clean all of him, really. He doesn't have this swerve at the waist, but that might be for the best, because if you use this joint, you're gonna cut his stomach off. Cut his tummy in half. But it's like, these are great scale for the Jazzwares figures. Maybe better. Stay there. Jazzwares Sonic? No, not proportionate to Jazzwares Sonic, but still adorable. I think I prefer him to Jazzwares Classic. Too bad my Jazzwares Classic Sonic had a botched leg surgery. And the last little Jakks figure is a golden Chow. He's so cute. He has posability. Ooh, all the way around at the arms. And his legs do not move. His wings do not move. Oh, there we go. He has a all the way around at the neck. I think he looks a bit freakish with these weird long arms. Reminds me a lot of the final boss from Pikmin 3. Interesting. There is a regular colored Chow. No, the classic blue and yellow. I haven't seen him. Just this guy. But when I saw him, I was like, holy crap. Chow merch? There were some plushies too, but they were like the emoji styles, so I didn't want them, but I kind of do. I kind of spent enough money. I kind of want them. Next boy. Jakks Pacific Knuckles. He's at a bigger scale, clearly. Let's have a look around. Oh damn, Super Shadow. There was a classic Sonic at Target, but I don't have him. I didn't get him because, I don't know, he's so big. And then I also have Tails. It's not that same Tails, because the accessory he came with was Shoe. I had to use scissors. It's really hard to free him from this stupid plastic anyway. Oh, mwah. These guys are so nice. Perfectly scaled next to each other, I'd say. Look at the Jazzwares. Look at the Jazzwares boys. Tails is so tall. Posability for Knuckles. The head technically can spin around, but also technically can't because of his long-ass dreadlocks. His hands are on a ball joint. His elbows do not have a joint. They're stuck in whatever position. But at the shoulders, he can move his arm. Whee! All the way around. And here's the legs. Can move around and back and forwards. At the knee, can bend that far and twist. I had not noticed. And then the shoes are on a ball joint as well. Since the hands and the shoes are on ball joints, I'd say that maybe they can be removed. Ta-da! Oh. They can be removed. So if you double up on Knuckles for a different accessory or whatever. You can have both grabby hands or both non-grabby hands. And I can't think of any other shoes that he could come with, but maybe you could give him Sonic's shoes. His emerald is plastic. Maybe, for some comparison, here's a gloss gem. Nice, shiny glass. And scratchy looking plastic. I just took this out of the packaging. What is all that? Anyway, it's got a hole on the bottom, so maybe if they ever made like a stand for it, it could go on a stand. But this hole and, I don't know, flat spot allow it to stand on its own. So that's Knuckles over there. Let's have a look at Jakks' Pacific Tails. He's a bright yellow. Was he always like that? Here's my other Tails. He's orange. But I know since the classic Sonic games, he turned yellow, I think. He has also ball joint for his feet. Haha. Leg can bend and twirl around and can move right around from here, from the end. Oh, that's the knee. His knee is backwards now. Go back. He also does not have elbow joints. He really doesn't want to, but he can move here at the shoulder. And, uh-oh, hands are on a ball joint. And hands and feet must also come off. His tails, well, they don't really they can help him stand, sort of. They're not in any position where you could make him look like he could totally spin, like he could totally fly with his tails. Set him up, he isn't going to stand. But he too has some holes here in his feet, so maybe if they ever made him a stand, could put him in a cool action pose with his tails blowing in the wind majestically behind him. Hey, yeah. Take a look at this height comparison. My Figma Inkling. Funko Golden Freddy. A tiny bottle of bleach. And this is all the Jakks figures here together. I don't know, I love these mini guys. And I love that they are doing some characters that Jazzwares never did. Like the little guy here. They have done a big Mighty the Armadillo, who I really want. If I saw him, I'd grab him. But I don't think I'd try to complete the big figures line. Or I guess rig figures line. I'd only get the characters I really want, or I don't know, just any that look super cool or have a super cool accessory. But definitely, if I see more teensy guys, like more Chow, more classic characters, I want that. I don't really like Shoe, but I guess if you want to build yourself a little Sonic course, it's a must-have. My thoughts, I love them. They're not perfect, but we haven't had Sonic stuff in so long. feels good. Let's look at this. This is Tomy, Modern Knuckles, Classic Knuckles, oh yeah, and looks like Sonic Universe. It's, oh god, it's an Archie comic. Classic Knuckles. Just Knuckles. Comic book, 32 pages, so just a comic book. I don't know which. I haven't read a lot of the Archie comics, so it's so cool to, I don't know, have some way to get one. Not that this was from a store, this is from eBay. And I don't think I'd be able to find any of the others. There was also a Metal Sonic and a Classic and Modern Sonic. Oh man, I want a Classic Metal Sonic. Oh boy, here they are. And here's the comic. Sonic Universe, Shattered #1. I don't know where the story was up to here. Oh yeah, Shadow's in it. Can't wait to look at that. Noticed at the end here they've got, what is that called? Sonic Mega Drive Special Preview, Green Seaside Zone. So there was a classic Sonic comic, which, oh my god, I love it. I love the art style of so much. It's just like, I love working with this here. What is going on here? I love this art style. It's like, I think by the same guys as Sonic Mania Adventures, the animated series on YouTube. I love it so much. It can be so expressive with just the animation. No characters talk in it. I mean, these guys are talking plenty. It's so sweet. I wish I could draw Sonic like that. I love Classic Boy. Here we have a Classic Boy. He has, I'm gonna go straight to joints. He has a swivel at his feet and backwards and forwards at the, not knee, but thigh? Yeah, that's right. Arms, well, it looks like they can move all around, but as usual, his spines get in the way. And if I hold that still, there's a swivel around at the wrist. The Tomy classic, oh no, out of focus, Knuckles. I don't know if I like that his mouth is just a stripe of black paint. Other than that, it's really cool to have him. There he is, and oh, here's the Jakks specific classic Sonic. He's taller than Knuckles, ah ha ha ha. And how about Jazzwares classic Sonic? They promised they were going to make a classic Knuckles, but never did. Everybody's taller than Knuckles, unless we get to other Tomy figures. Yeah. God, tails. I don't have them. They're regular colored forms. Instead, I've got clear blue classic Sonic, the pregnancy testing Sonic, and a clear orange plastic Tails. They're not quite a perfect trio, but I still love these figures. I'd say these guys are better proportioned to the Jazzwares guys. Looks like a little brother, so cute. Now let's look at a modern Knuckles and bring in, of course, Jazzwares Knuckles to compare. So, no elbow joint and no joint here at the fists. It is affixed. Focus, focus. So, can move right around it like the shoulder, but as with all other Knuckles figures, his dreadlocks get in the way. So he can just wave his arms, and the legs. So he's got movement here. He can be a running, but he can't do any knee stuff. No knees. Oh, and holes here. So if there was a stand, he didn't have a stand. Check the box. Stand yourself, please. Now I'll get the Jazzwares stand and see if it works with him. Good. It don't. It don't. Here we have Jazzwares boy. He's actually the one the stand came with, I think. I don't know. I have two Jazzwares Knuckles, one with hands that can hold something. Actually, no, I think he's from the Sonic Racing figures. He came with a car, but I didn't get that car because he was pre-owned. He has the elbow joints and the knee joints that Tomy Knuckles lacks. Sad. But Tomy made some figures that Jazzwares didn't, like they made an Infinite, and the Yeti guy, the Zeddy leader, Zavok, that's it. This Knuckles is thicker, still. I don't know, if you had all the Jazzwares figures except Knuckles, he'd be a good stand-in. So now this is all the Tomy Sonic figures I have. They had a pretty good run. They were making Sonic merch after Jazzwares. Now I wonder if Tomy Sonic is done because now Jakks Pacific is making stuff. What happened to Tomy? I do not know. And now for the most out of place opening in this video. Oh. Mimikyu. Oh. Yeah, I love this plastic. Love it. Love it. Come on. Clip and go figures. Called that because they come with a Pokeball with clip that, I don't know, you're supposed to put on a belt or on your clothes, maybe on your bag, so you can put your little figurine in there and take it wherever. That's a luxury ball, and here we have Mimikyu. I love his pose. I love the attack pose. I don't know how or why Jazzwares is doing the little Pokemon figurines now. I had no idea these guys were Jazzwares. Can you see anything? Oh, that's not related to. Here we go, on the back of the head. Pokemon. Wicked cool toys. Who? There. Jazzwares. Came with a teeny collector's guide. These Pokeball figurines I don't really care for. Got, what, some holes in the top and bottom for, I don't know, whatever. I just, oh God. It won't close. There we go, got it. No, don't got it. Doesn't want it. There, shut right. So I don't know, if you want little Pokeballs for cosplay, I would say. These are do. Such a cute little mimikyu. I want a mimikyu in a neutral pose too, though. Guess who hates Pikachu? Back to Sonics. So if you enjoyed this video, review, opening thing, I'm sorry to say there's not a lot else to see on this pathetic channel. I have a plan for another video. See these guys, these are the Jakks specific World of Nintendo Inklings. Not all of them, but the ones I have. I wanted to do these guys versus my Figma Inkling. The only Figma figure I own, and probably the best figurine I own. Which is why I'm always scared to use this character as the little mascot. All the posing and pulling apart to put the different faces on. Want to see something? Ooh, face. I'm always scared I'm gonna break something. But I want to do more. I want to do more toy review thingies. So if you want to see more, let me know in the comments. I won't ask anybody to subscribe because there's not much here to subscribe to. Thank you if you watched this far. If you are still watching, then tell me how many hedgehogs you saw throughout the video, in the background and the stuff. And I will see you people next time, if there is a next time. Thank you and bye!